Hello, everyone. Daniel here from the Next Issue Podcast. Um, you guys know that sometimes we do news videos, and today felt like a pertinent day to make a news video with all the changes going on at ViacomCBS, which will now be rebranded to Paramount. So today it was announced that Viacom um, will be effective on the February 16th as the company celebrates the Paramount Plus streaming service launched a year ago, which I can't believe it's been around for so long. Um, they're going to be changing the name of the company to Paramount Global to be solely referred to as Paramount, which makes a lot of sense. Paramount has a lot of brand recognition, and it's a company that's been around in the industry for a long, long time. And I think now with their focus on streaming, which we'll talk a little bit more about in the next couple of stories. Yeah, I mean, it makes perfect sense that this is the move they're making. They're moving most of to streaming. Um, that is where a lot of their, like pretty much a lot of their content really ends up. So Paramount Plus, as of the making of this video, has 32.8 million subscribers, having added 7.3 million during the most recent quarter, which is insane. That's almost a quarter of their subscribers in just the last 3 months. So you can see that the growth is there, and the growth is because there's a few reasons. There's a few reasons that the service originally started as CBS All Access and then rebranded to Paramount Plus later, including some of their other stuff, and just kind of baking in a lot of the stuff from Paramount Pictures, CBS, Comedy Central, Nickelodeon, BET, MTV, just kind of putting everything under an umbrella, um, recognizable name as Paramount. So the other part of the game is that this seems to be the model that a lot of these companies are going for. And the name of the game is content. Who can produce the more content to entice viewers? Now that there's so many streaming services, you need to entice the viewers to be like, okay, yeah, mine's the one. Mine is the one you want to get. So with that being said, let me touch on a few other Paramount related stories that'll make up the rest of the video. So the first story is Paramount has Star Trek film poised for late 2022 production start. Talks begin with Chris Pine. So it looks like the Star Trek universe that we saw in the last few movies looks like they want to bring it back. This was all starring Chris Pine, Zachary Quinto, Zoe Saldana, and many, many more. But this is a world they want to bring back. I know there were rumors that Quentin Tarantino wanted to do a Star Trek movie. So yeah, we'll see. But I guess there was a lot of announcements that came out of this investors call, and this is one of the big ones. And look, it makes perfect sense. Paramount Star Trek is like the cornerstone, I would say. If I had to guess, Star Trek is the cornerstone of both the company and that service. Paramount Plus, like one of the main reasons a lot of people have Paramount Plus is because they want Star Trek, and that's where you're getting all the shows. You have live action shows, animated shows, you get replays of the old shows. So yeah, that's crazy. Now the second bit of news is that Paramount Plus is getting an Idris Elba Helm Knuckles TV show in development. So as you guys know, Sonic the Hedgehog 2 is coming in theaters soon, and we have confirmed that Idris Elba will be voicing Knuckles. So during all this, Paramount announced that not only is Sonic the movie number 3 in development, but also Knuckles will be getting his own series as the movie hits theaters in April of this year. The Sonic 2 movie hits April of this year. So very cool. There was even a message from the CEO of Sega Corporation, Haruki Satomi. So let me go ahead and read that. We are delighted to announce that the third Sonic theatrical film and the first live-action Sonic series for Paramount Plus are being actively developed. This is cool because it's Sonic the Hedgehog tweeted it out. So we got remarkable partnership with Paramount, and we are excited to continue expanding the Sonic the Hedgehog franchise with them. 2022 is shaping up to be a significant year for the franchise, with the second film being released this April, as well as Sonic Frontiers, the highly anticipated video game title coming this holiday. Sonic has been beloved by fans across the world for over 30 years, and we look forward to continuing to bring memorable moments and experiences for many years to come. This is all signed by Haruko Satomi, CEO of Sega Corporation. So this is great. I really have enjoyed. I enjoyed the first Sonic movie, and I like what I'm seeing from the next one. So this is very interesting news. I just think that this is the right time to do something like this, and it looks like Paramount Plus is really batten down the hatches to take on all these other streaming services. Because if you would have asked me 6 months ago, I would have said Paramount Plus is probably the weakest of all of them, including even versus Peacock, because Peacock has the wrestling audience built in because of their acquisition of the WWE network. So interesting stuff. On our next bit of news, we have there's a Halo TV show coming in March, but they've already greenlit a second season on Paramount Plus. So Master Chief will be back for season 2, which is pretty crazy. Like we haven't even seen the series. It premieres on March 24th, and you're telling me that people are hyped enough, Paramount is hyped enough about this series to already to greenlight a second season. That's pretty nuts. So it makes me very excited. I had already been thinking about getting Paramount Plus for the month of March, as there are a few things coming, including um, including other than the Halo TV show is also The Offer, which is the movie made for Paramount Plus about the making of The Godfather. So, and with that, there's also a little bit of Showtime news. Paramount Plus plans to integrate their Showtime content and allow an in-app bundle upgrade. So, if you're one of those people that like Showtime content and Paramount Plus, it looks like as part of all this merger, there'll be another tier that allows you to integrate both and probably get a certain discount. So, you know, I just talked about the figures. I do have here a really cool chart. Here we can kind of see here the market share. So Netflix at the top, with Disney and Paramount in way back in third. Discovery, Lionsgate, all that stuff. There's some other services that don't really report their metrics, like HBO Max, Peacock, Prime Video, and also Apple TV. So they just kind of have to guess at this stuff. So very interesting. I mean, we know that Netflix and uh, we know that Netflix and Disney were probably at the top, but yeah, crazy stuff. So this will be a good way to catch up on those movies and stuff that you may want to see as part of that. We know that Amazon has renewed both Lord of the Rings and Wheel of Time before the seasons were even out. So I think this is a very competitive move on behalf of Paramount to make sure that they keep their audience. And the last thing that I want to remind everyone of, Paramount has been doing their strategy of any film released in theaters from under Paramount will have a 45-day theatrical window, and then those movies will be coming to the service Paramount Plus. So 45 days later, if you're one of those people that can wait, and there's a lot of these movies that I can wait for, you can see them in theaters. Earlier in the year, we had Scream or Scream 5, Jackass Forever as well, and Top Gun Maverick should be coming out later this year. So all those movies, 45 days in the theaters, then moving over to Paramount Plus, along with all their other content. So very interesting stuff. I'm excited to see what comes of this move. So you guys let me know down in the comments. Are you do you have Paramount Plus currently? Is that a service that you use? And let us know what series you're watching there. What kind of drew you to the service in the first place before all these moves even happen. We've had it a few times here to watch a few things here and there. We got it for that movie, the Paranormal Activity movie. When iCarly came out, somebody in the household wanted to watch it. So we've had it a couple times, and definitely I was planning on getting it in March for Halo. So very exciting stuff. Very interesting that the streaming wars seem like they're about to ramp up with all this content. In the end, I feel like the consumer is the one that gets the most content, but it can be overwhelming having so many streaming services that you're forced to choose back and forth. or remember to cancel one to activate the other. So that is kind of a mess. Let me know down in the chat what streaming services you prefer. We might redo one of our issues that we did in the podcast last year, where we kind of ranked the streaming services and we kind of went over them. Then we talked about what stuff we had and what we don't, and maybe it's time to revisit that in the next few months. So stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching, everyone. Remember to share, like, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when we go live. That is most Sundays, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. And stay tuned because we have more news, comic reviews, TV recaps, movie reviews, trailer reactions, all that stuff here on the channel. And take care, everyone. Bye-bye.